I know. I know. You're like, Z, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not even Tuesday yet. For some people it is. Just saying. Pacific time zone, it is for another 4 minutes. So I'm gonna knock out some Trivium songs real quick. And I don't know, I might get to some more. I can't sleep. Like, I woke up at like 5:30 because my sleeping schedule was fucked, as we all know. So I woke up at like 5:30, and then, I don't know, I stayed awake until about 7:30 or 8, and my neck has been hurting a lot, and I had a really bad headache, and I laid down, and yeah. I woke up around 10:30, maybe 10, and I've just been watching videos on the Titanic and reading stuff about the Titanic. I have been obsessed with the Titanic since I was a little girl, and I saw the movie when it came out in 1997. My mom took me to it. She took me to like all the big movies in the 90s, and so I remember for a lot of the show we were standing because they had oversold the tickets, and literally every seat in the house was packed, and there was like one seat that was available, and people moved down towards the end so that I could sit down, and my mom stood for like 2.5 hours so we could watch Titanic. It's like, it's crazy what your parents do for you. And I know that seems silly, but like, she stood for 2.5 hours watching a movie. It's crazy. And then eventually, like, she would get up and she would go get me snacks and stuff like that. But I couldn't sit in her lap, I couldn't sit in her lap because it wasn't like stadium seats or whatever. It was just like flat because this is the 90s. And it was a really, really small movie theater. Like, it doesn't even like operate anymore because everything went to digital, and they didn't have the money to transfer into like digital. So the movie theater in my hometown closed down, I think a couple years ago, maybe last year. But anyways, now that we've had a 30-minute long intro, let's do a song that's almost as long as this intro. And this is a song that Chris requested, and he said he played this at his wedding, which is like super sweet. So if I'm crying by the end of it, you know why. Oh, this would be really nice for a wedding. Pieces of the guitar reminds me of Dying in Your Arms. I'm just picturing which piece of this would fit into a wedding ceremony. That guitar right there. That's cute. think you're supposed to leave them there for longer than so many seconds. That was cool. We had like a double solo. So even though it was like the outro, that was pretty cool. I like it. So I'm just curious, Chris, which part of that you put into your wedding? Because like the whole time, that's all I could think about. Like it was beautiful and it was light and it was, I don't know. It's like young Trivium. It's very mellow. It sounded good, but I wonder which part.